Everything set fair in the Bernabeu Stadium. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. Our action is from La Liga. It's Real Madrid against Villarreal.
I think if we get a nice, sharp, quick tempo to begin with, we're in for a real treat here because we've got a couple of entertaining sides that love to go forward.
This is the Real Madrid lineup. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane in central defence. Luka Modric starts with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park. Karim Benzema is the lone striker today. This is the lineup for Villarreal. Sergio Asenio starts in goal. Raul Albiol starts with Ramiro Funes Mori at the back. Manu Trigueros starts with Iborra in central midfield. And the one main striker today is Paco Alcacer. I just wonder what, over the next few months, maybe the next few years, Spanish fans will make of the decision just before the World Cup for the then current Spain coach, Julian Lopetegui, to say he was going to finish with Spain after the World Cup and go to Real Madrid, only for the Spanish Federation to say, well, if you're going to do that, you're going now. And Fernando Hierro, of course, was thrust into that stand-in role, and it didn't work out for Spain. So, complications, and Real Madrid at the forefront of it. I've met Lopetegui, he's a very likeable man, and I wish him well.
Yeah, I mean, looking back at it, I'm sure Real Madrid wish they'd handled it a little differently. It did leave a sour taste and left the national side in a bit of a pickle, as it were. But he's got a big challenge now at the Bernabeu.
Modric. Now Casemiro. Rafael Varane. Toni Kroos. Santi Cazorla. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Iborra. Well, they've got the opposition on the back foot with this break. They're coming at them with numbers. Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this. Iborra. And he gives it back to him. Maybe he'll cross it here. And the referee blows his whistle. The flag was up for offside. Striding forward, purposefully. Sergio Ramos. Rafael Varane. Here's Casemiro. Kroos. Now Casemiro. Good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass? Benzema! And the header doesn't really challenge him.
He could have thrown his cap on that one. Poor header.
Modric. And it's gone out for a throw. Tight to the touchline and another throw. And this is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Cut out the pass. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Alcacer. Iborra. Well, this could be a chance from the ball played over the top. That's cut out. Carvajal. Rafael Varane. Now Casemiro. Modric. Carvajal. Here's Casemiro. And the tackle there is successfully done. Santi Cazorla. Now Alberto Moreno. They can spread the play now. Guiding the pass through. Now Alberto Moreno. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Can find some space here on the flanks. The target, players in the centre. It's still dangerous here off the goalkeeper. Doesn't want to lose it here. Marcelo. Here's Casemiro. Karim Benzema. Modric. Set up to play on the break now. Now, can they make this count? Keeping the ball well in a dangerous area now. Far too close, the cross to the keeper. Santi Cazorla. Moreno. Iborra. Now Alberto Moreno. Keeping the ball is one thing, but they've got to try and open up the opposition. Santi Cazorla. Iborra. Alcacer. Not a threat at the moment, but they have got the ball, and that, I suppose, is a threat. Now the possibility for a cross. Well, it was considered controlled attacking play, but it's come to nothing in the end. Santi Cazorla. Now he could play it into the danger area. Now Alberto Moreno. And he gets it returned to him. Blocked well by the defender. Carvajal. Modric. Here's Casemiro. Modric. Benzema. Kroos. Cuts it out nicely. Iborra. Now Alberto Moreno. Well, no one's picking him up in the wide area. This could be dangerous. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance. Marcelo. Kroos. Now Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Here's Casemiro. Modric. Carvajal. Now Casemiro. Well, they've got the opposition on the back foot with this break. They're coming at them with numbers. Iborra. Patient play as they try to get the goal that will put them in front. Well, he wants to run at them with the ball. It's good to see. Oh, and the through ball there, not quite reaching its intended target.
Yeah, look at that, virtually even Stevens. It's very difficult to separate these two sides, both full possession and chances created for quality. Really tight. Are we going to get a winner?
Toni Kroos. Kroos. Marcelo. Rafael Varane. Now Casemiro. Raúl Albiol.
Sergio Ramos, able to cut it out. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Benzema.
Encouraging play from this team now, keeping the ball.
And he's got to get it away now. Well, it's easy here for the keeper.
Made a quick interception.
Marcelo. And here come Real Madrid.
It's offside, that's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed because the striker seemed to time his run really well.
Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Modric. Karim Benzema.
Well, they couldn't keep possession, they've given it away. Able to make the interception.
Modric.
Just moving the opposition around, maybe trying to wear them out by getting them to chase. He's got good support in the middle if he gets his cross in. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent.
Alcacer. That's the referee's decision. 2 added minutes.
Now he wants to take them on. This is a good opportunity to put the ball into the penalty area now. Well read by the defender.
And there is the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break. You just expect Gareth Bale to get into this game, but he hasn't been able to do it so far.
Well, sometimes it can happen. You know, you're doing what you normally do and your team's just not had enough good possession to get the ball into you in good areas. That's the case here, I think.
And here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. They've gone and won it, Real Madrid. Toni Kroos. Bale. Here's Casemiro.
Gareth Bale. Well, they're getting the ball forward, they need to do that. Still a very good contest, Real Madrid bossing the ball, but not bossing the scoreline. One to take the lead, of course. Enterprising attacking play, but not quite enterprising enough.
Santi Cazorla. Iborra. Now Alberto Moreno.
And he gives it back to him. Now it's Santi Cazorla. To put them in front. And into the net via the post.
He'll want to see this one time and again. A really good finish against a stronger side, let's face it.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal.
Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground and seen some reward for it down there now.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Marcelo. Modric. Benzema. Now Casemiro.
It's good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass?
Modric. Rafael Varane. Modric. Carvajal. Bale. Carvajal. Opportunity to cross it now.
Able to intercept here.
Moreno. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. They tried to put it into the middle, but he's just put it behind, actually, and it'll be a goal kick now.
Touches of magic from midfield from him today.
He's been the conductor to the orchestra, hasn't he? Look at those touches. That assist he provided really was a beauty.
Marcelo. Toni Kroos. Here's Casemiro. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here.
Flag has gone up for offside, tight.
See over there, the linesman, banging line. What a good decision.
Ibora. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Moreno.
Trying to find an opportunity.
Time to get the ball in.
And that's gone out of harm's way for a goal kick. The quality of the cross deserved a better finish, Alan.
Well, it's come straight to him. It's a simple enough header, but he's just mistimed it so badly.
That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming.
Modric.
It's gone to the goalkeeper in very soft fashion. And the attacker cannot believe that he's messed this one up. Simple for the keeper.
Yeah, he can't believe his luck, can he, the keeper? Little boy smile. He knows that that should have been a goal.
Carvajal. Modric. Bale. Modric. Bale. Back to Modric. Carvajal.
On to Bale. Encouraging play from this team now. Keeping the ball. Close! That's a goal for Real Madrid. Well, a goal for Real Madrid.
It's come in from a long way out, and from that angle, it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end. The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken.
You can't blame him. The manager is delighted with the character his team has shown to get back into this game.
So away we go at 1-1. Ibora. Santi Cazorla. Alcacer.
Patient play as they try to get the goal that will put them in front.
Time for Real Madrid to just tinker with the team a bit with a substitution.
And 20 minutes to go. Break quickly when they get possession.
Modric. Read the play well to intercept. Santi Cazorla. Paco Alcacer made a quick interception.
The Bernabeu fully expects their team to win on every occasion. No different here. Can they get the winner?
Throw in for Real Madrid. The substitution for Real Madrid. Good position for the cross. There's a deflection, it's a corner. In goes the corner. Terrific stop. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on. The manager's going to bring on a fresh player now. Kroos. Deep across, back post this time. Headed it well, just wide.
Well, not far wide at all. Next time maybe he'll bury that. Well, frustration from the manager, but by the same token, his team are playing well. They might have gone ahead there, but they'll get another chance.
Santi Cazorla. Raul Albiol. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. Zambo Anguissa. And the referee looks to his assistant, who's got the flag up, it's offside. Karim Benzema. Just to finish it off now. Flipped up towards the back post. And that's dealt with the problem. Iborra. Alcacer. Zambo Anguissa. Santi Cazorla. Modric. Kroos. It's Villarreal who are in possession here. Moreno. Trying to find an opportunity. Alcacer. Zambo Anguissa. It's a wasted opportunity, but it's a brilliant interception at a vital time. Sergio Ramos. Toni Kroos. Modric. We have to praise the defenders, of course, and that was a good piece of reading the play, but could they have done better, the attacking side?
I think they can. They had the extra man there, but they didn't use the ball well enough.
He's confident with the ball at his feet, isn't he? Paco Alcacer. Needs to clear his lines. Rafael Varane. Kroos. The number's gone up. As far as added time is concerned, it's 4.
Well, there's a little buzz gone around the stadium because they realise that should be enough to get home and hosed.
Carvajal going forward well. Far post cross. Out in front of goal. They can be quick on the break now. Andre Frank, Sambo Anguissa. Ibora. Sambo Anguissa. Not much time left, but just one moment could win it for them. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. Good anticipation by the defender. Well, after 90 minutes, the scores are level. So we're off for the first period of extra time. Toni Kroos. Well, now they can attack, and he's got support with it. Benzema. That's an excellent cross. That was a good crossing position, but not a good cross. Read the play well to intercept. It's excellent work for Real Madrid. Still level, of course, though, in the game. And the interception is a vital one. Break quickly when they get possession. Ibora. Alcacer. Santi Cazorla. Sambo Anguissa. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Here's Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Now Casemiro. Valverde. Kroos. Well, they're having to defend, aren't they? So he's come deep and he's got hold of the ball and they can build off him. Valverde. Read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Santi Cazorla. Giving the ball away now. Kroos. And he takes it on with a shot at goal here. Outstanding save at full tilt.
Well, he's a big lad and he needed every inch of his height there.
He did see it all the way, Alan, but it's still a good save.
He's a long way out and sometimes they can catch keepers by surprise, but he was on his toes.
Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
Yeah, he would have been disappointed to get beaten, but nevertheless had to keep his eye on the ball.
Kroos through the corner. Not really away from the threat here. And there's the cutback. And there was danger, but he's cleared it. Carvajal. Intercepted here. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time. Substitute coming up for the away team. Well, they're getting the ball forward. They need to do that. Game still level, but the pressure might be counting. That's a good tackle. Been a really good match, this. And we reached the end of the first half of extra time. Just 15 minutes left as we start the second period of extra time. Santi Cazorla. Ramiro Funes Mori. Now they can switch the play here. Certainly playing well enough to get their noses in front here. He tried to put it into the middle, but he's just put it behind, actually. And it'll be a goal kick now. An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Benzema. Valverde. I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Ramiro Funes Mori. Carlos Bacca. Now Alberto Moreno. To throw in for Real Madrid. Cuts it out nicely. Have a look at what's on now from this wide position, not closed down. Could get the ball into the box now. And that's gone out for a corner, clear cut, and an opportunity now maybe. It's wonderful for the players, this kind of support. It's great for us commentating as well, because it gives us a real atmosphere to get our teeth into too.
Well, he does, and it certainly makes for a better spectacle. If there's an edge maybe amongst the fans, if the support is unstinted, then that's only going to help the players.
Corner played into the middle. He's gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
It's come off the top of his head, that one.
On my watch, 6 minutes to go in the second period of extra time. Santi Cazorla. Patiently building up. Iborra. Now, can he take them on? Pulls it back rather than crosses. In this second period of extra time, we're down to 4 minutes now to go. Rafael Varane. Here's Isco. Valverde. Benzema slipping it through. Casemiro trying to pick out someone in the centre. Tries to punch it away. Now Alberto Moreno. What a difference this could make to turn a draw into a win on the counter-attack now. The referee has chosen to add on 2 extra minutes. Good tackle. Well, that could have been the winning moment, but for a brilliant interception.
Well, penalties on the agenda here, and that's what we need to settle this contest.
First kick coming up, maybe the hardest, some will say less pressure, certainly excellent penalty. Not worrying at all about the pressures of the shootout.
So next up to take the penalty.
That's hit the bar!
He didn't look entirely confident walking up to it, Martin.
Such pressure on the taker, none on the goalkeeper, and he's come up with a big save.
It's time to...
Stepped up and slotted it away. Oh dear. When you try that and it doesn't work, you do look as though egg is all over your foot. Oh, it's via the post, but it's in.
Oh, so often they come out, not this time.
So it's his turn now from the spot.
Battle of wits, won by the goalkeeper comprehensively.
Well, he's just made the wrong decision, and it was a really poor one.
It's potentially the match-winning penalty. A goal, and the game is theirs. The pressure was on, but he was up to the task, and they won the shootout.
Well, they picked one of the most experienced men now, and it's paid off.
Another angle on it here. Well, in the end, that penalty kick and the award of it was the decisive moment in the match.
It was, wasn't it? When the referee pointed to the spot, it always looked as if that was going to decide this tie, and so it's proved.
Now it's Santander to put them in front. And into the net via the post. Time to get the ball in. That's gone out of harm's way for a goal kick. Encouraging play from this team now, keeping the ball. Close! That's a goal for Real Madrid. Deep across, back post this time. Headed it well, just wide.
Well, not far wide at all. Next time, maybe he'll bury that.
And he takes it on with a shot at goal here.
Outstanding save, at full tilt.
Well, he's a big lad, and he needed every inch of his height there.
Gone in with the header, but the ball nowhere near going into the net.
I think it's come off the top of his head, that one.
The pressure was on, but he was up to the task, and they won the shootout.
Well, they picked one of the most experienced men now, and it's paid off.